The Yoru Rework is swiftly approaching. Riot released their State of the Agents article. Riot is planning on launching the Yoru Rework during Act 2 of Episode 4, and in it had some pretty great buffs, such as updating his Fakeout ability. Originally this was a mimic of Yoru's footsteps, and did little to actually confuse the enemy in high elos. This has been upgraded to a full copy of Yoru. This will run forward, and once damaged, it will face the enemy, it will explode, and then flash that person. Right before it explodes, it will give off a very quick red effect, which will at least give us some kind of indicator for that person to look away. Riot didn't want ally players to be confused on which was the real Yoru, so they made it to where you'll be able to tell between the real one or the decoy, by using some sort of blue color or effect on the decoy. On the flip side though, the enemy will not be able to tell the difference between the real or the fake. It will be an identical copy of Yoru. I believe the players will eventually be able to tell the difference between the real and the fake pretty quickly due to the straightforward movement of the fake. And they won't shoot the decoy because of the threat of being flashed. But this also allows for some pretty funny outplays. For example, I would just walk in a bot movement right past the enemy, turn around and pop pop bam. The next ability to get a buff is Yoru's Gate Crash. This ability originally was just able to be used to teleport Yoru from one place to another, but with the new changes, Yoru will be able to fake a teleport as well. You can either choose to actually teleport or fake the teleport. When faking the teleport, it will leave behind a puddle where the teleport was as an indicator for the enemy team that Yoru didn't actually TP. Which I personally think they shouldn't have added a puddle at first. If it was too OP, then they could have added the puddle later on down the line. And the one thing I wanted Riot to change, they didn't change of course, that's how fast Yoru can teleport. Yoru's TP is so slow, and I feel like it should at least be on par with Chambers. And the very last ability to get a rework is Yoru's ultimate, Dimensional Drift. His ultimate probably had the most work done to it and will be a lot more useful than before. The added changes include not being revealed to enemies, being able to use other utility while in his ultimate. This will be so useful for taking sight. Imagine flashing enemies over and over to allow your team onto sight and running behind enemy lines to throw a gate crash. Also, near sight has been removed. With this new change, you will not get an indicator when Yoru is right next to you. But, on the other hand, enemies can now hear Yoru's footsteps. Unequipped delay time has also been increased. This means that the ultimate into shorty trick will not work as well as before because of this delay. And a cast delay when using Yoru's ultimate. This is a change I personally don't like, because this means you cannot simply run with Yoru's mask in hand and ult at the first sight of trouble. Because there is an added invulnerability delay, meaning he can still be shot right before he ults. With all these new changes, Yoru might be a viable agent, especially now that his ultimate allows him to be an entry god. Although I still don't think he will be picked at a competitive level. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe.